Ladies and gentlemen, the American German Bulldog Nation, welcome to our podcast where my son and I, Parker, we just talk about some stuff from the week, stuff that's going on. And at the end of these topics that we have, I'm going to dive into some topics regarding sports that drive me crazy. And I'm just going to get Parker's 2 cents worth on them as we go through them. But first, Bad Bunny has gotten the gig at the Super Bowl halftime show, and it's causing a ruckus. My first question to you, Parker, is do you ever listen to Bad Bunny?
No, but I know his lyrics are perverted.
Really?
But I think that's why people like it. He talks a lot about sex.
He's a cross-dresser?
No. He plays the funny breadstick guy in Happy Gilmore 2.
He's a Latino.
He's the guy that plays the caddy in Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh, really?
You want some breadsticks? He's funny.
Oh, yeah.
He's talented.
That's that guy?
It's better. It's going.
That was a good character.
Best character in the movie. It's going to be a better performance than Kendrick Lamar.
Huh.
Easily.
Well, isn't that an insight? That the guy that plays in... Wow.
You want some breadsticks?
See, that tells the generational gap that we have here. All right, Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban are getting divorced. And
he's a weird-looking guy. That hair...
He's a weird-looking guy, but I'm on Team Urban, and let me tell you why. Nicole Kidman takes her clothes off in every damn movie, does very visual sex scenes. Are you ready for this, son? The last movie she did, she said she had to take breaks because she was having too many orgasms.
Whoa.
During the filming. If you were married to someone that was doing that, there ain't no way.
Nah, Keith Urban should have had like 3 girlfriends.
Well, guess what? He's got apparently a 25 guitar player in his band. That's apparently the other girl.
Okay.
Olivia Ponton is Joe Burrow's honeypot, and she's gone viral from having her plane in Paris all mixed up. I mean, she sounds like a dunce.
Ugh. I mean, these athletes date the dumbest of the dumb.
I mean, she doesn't sound very bright. Of course, we have Joe, I'm the brittlest football player in the country, Burrow.
These football wives and girlfriends trying to make a name on TikTok off of like all their stories and how like insatiable their life is. It's just I
know, like Olivia Pontoon saying, "Oh, woe's me."
There's a place in hell for them.
All right, rest in peace, Jane Goodall. She was a animal lover who did massive studies living amongst the chimpanzees.
Oh wow!
And
R.I.P.
You know, they say that we're actually a descendant of like a dog that came out of the ocean, that we're not descendant from chimps. But
depends what Bible
chimpanzees are smart animals. And if I could have an exotic pet,
yeah, a chimp would be cool.
It would be a chimp.
Yeah, they'd be swinging from trees.
Wouldn't it be cool to have a chimp?
Yeah.
See, I grew up with Tarzan too, where it was, he had a chimp, Cheetah. All right, Kevin Farmer is running for Cincinnati City Council. He's a black guy, Parker, and he's publicly said, Americans have to fear white people and black women. Do you think this guy's got a chance in hell when he's only apparently interested in black men's voting?
I would vote for him off of that comment itself. I have a black lady in massage class, and she always has his face on it. I'm tired of the bullshit.
So you're scared of black women too?
I'm not trying to be racist, but I don't like black women. They have a face on always, I'm tired of the bullshit. They're always tired of the bullshit.
Attitude.
They woke up one day, decided not to like anybody.
We push the edge on this show. That's what this show's about.
I can't stand them.
I want to tell you the truth. You know all my young black football player buddies, right?
We don't got to mention that, any of it.
No, I'm going to mention it.
Black guys are cool, black women are mean. Yeah, they're mean as hell to them, I bet.
I asked them, why do all of you, it's a fact, they all had white girlfriends or white wives.
I see why now.
And I asked them.
I totally
Point
understand.
blank, I asked them. And they said
black women are mean.
The black women that they tried to date were mean.
Patrice O'Neal has a really good joke, and he says, we're not nice. That's what he says. Black women, we're not nice.
Wow. All right, Tyler Herm is a 42-year-old who pled guilty for abuse of a corpse. He kept his dead wife with him for about a week before he called 911, he said it was too traumatizing. They're talking about
Wait,
15 months in jail. Why does a guy get 15 months? I'd say give him a week.
For what again?
He kept a dead corpse, his wife's dead body in the apartment for a week before he called 911. He didn't kill her.
I mean,
but he kept it for a week before calling 911. Why the hell keep him in jail for 15 months?
You see a lot of those serial killers. They all have mommy issues, and like, it's just tough when someone you love dies. You gotta try to keep their corpse, but bad look.
Speaking of weird stuff, Shootsy Michael Buck poured gas on Danville Councilman Lee Vogler, 60% burned. The reason why he set him on fire, Parker, is his wife was cheating on him with this guy. Now,
I'm one who I'm not gonna press a girl if she cheats. I'm just gonna
walk away. You don't set them on fire.
Why would you press anybody? Like, it just makes it's a lose-lose situation. You make a bad situation worse.
Parker, when you were at Simon Kenton High School, did a science teacher ever in front of your class let a snake eat a sick kitten?
That's disgusting, no.
That happened in Texas. The teacher's been fired.
Not surprised. Texas is a fucking zoo.
What do you think about the Red season, son?
The Red season.
Yeah, the Red season. The Cincinnati Reds.
I love how teams that lose say, oh, we're going to take inventory and just build from that year. Like, build on what? Choking?
Here's my take on the Reds. They got great starting pitching. They got to get a bullpen, and they got to go back to what they did 2 years ago with this team, which is run, be aggressive, wreak havoc. They went to leading the league in stolen bases to like third from the bottom.
Damn.
They just need to go back because that made this team
That's a good point.
better offensively.
Brewers are good at that.
And they also need to practice defense. And I still think they should keep. Can you imagine if they put Ellie De La Cruz in center field, Friedel in left, Marte in right? They then have a powerhouse outfield, and then they can put
McClain at second.
McClain at second, and Carcione can play shortstop.
Yeah, Stevenson catcher.
Hayes at third, and Steer at first.
Mm-hmm.
You got a team.
Yeah.
You got a team. All right, the Cincinnati Bengals sucked at Denver on Monday night.
Oh, my God.
And now they get the Detroit Lions at home, which I've adopted. The Cowboys and Bengals both suck, although Dallas's defense is great. By the way, we play Carolina this week. But I think the Detroit Lions are going to kill the Bengals, and I still can't believe that they're sticking with Jake Browning.
That is the most have you seen him? He doesn't look very,
well,
athletic.
he did good in the past, but this year it ain't happening.
You got film on him, though. It's just different.
And you play. That's a good
you
point,
can't
son.
tell me 30.
That's a good point.
32 guys. I would take Colin Kaepernick, Cam Newton over that guy.
Well, here's what bothers me: Jameson Winston, Russell Wilson, Cousins. I mean, you don't know who's going to part with somebody, but hell, I'd get Shador Sanders.
I don't know how they haven't tried. Just with the talent, and then he's bad.
He's bad. It's awful.
His Instagram account's pretty funny. Everyone's calling him bad. He seems to not let it be faced.
His girlfriend likes the attention.
She is cringy.
All right, baseball playoffs, son. Any comments about the baseball playoffs?
We got the Blue Jays tomorrow. We got the Cubs versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Uh-oh.
I'm rooting for the Brewers. I'm rooting for the Dodgers. I'm rooting for the Yankees.
Predictions? It's going to be hard to tell.
And I'm rooting for the Tigers.
I think the LA Dodgers are going to beat the Philly game one. We'll see about that, though.
Baseball playoffs are fun. Mm-hmm. By the way, one thing I've noticed about watching baseball is this: as the playoffs go deep and you're watching the pennant, the championships and the World Series, when your team isn't one of those teams, you realize why your team's not there and those teams are.
Yeah, you can see the
hitting,
championship.
the pitching, the defense. I mean, it's just there's a reason why those
manager
teams.
Even.
The manager, the play, everything is just on. It's a beautiful thing to watch. the World Series with two good teams. It's
I was at Kroger.
It's great baseball.
I was at Kroger before the Reds game, and this old man was wearing a Reds hat, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Reds are in the playoffs tonight. Go Reds." He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna lose though." And in my head, I'm like, "He's like 70. He probably knows what an all-star team looks like,
Right?
And he knows the Reds ain't it."
All right, Parker. I made a list of a bunch of things that I have gotten pissed off about in sports, and I'm gonna just cover.
Let's hear it.
I'm gonna cover them. Number one, I don't understand why the NFL has any penalties regarding motion, how you line up, a player downfield, and I'll even go as far as to say
a lot of stuff.
Holding and pass interference should only be the extreme. In other words, when a ball's in the air, let those two guys fight the hell out of the ball. Because if the player separates, you don't have to worry about pass interference, right? You know, if the guy jukes him, he jukes him. There is too many penalties in football, and they ought to just do away from them.
Yeah.
Who cares how a team lines up?
Yeah.
Who cares how a team motions?
I know, that's a good point.
It really doesn't make any sense, does it?
No.
Makes no sense. All right.
Pass interference is a little weird one, though, because guys get away with one, then they get
Right.
caught with one. It's so choosy.
I get so tired of the generic sports talk from players, coaches and managers, and commentators. Well, we just got to stick together and take one game at a time. Oh, well, you say just something original. And here's what commentators do.
point.
They say the obvious after the facts have already happened, and they act like they knew what was happening. It's like Chris Collinsworth will go, well, you see, the way they did this, blah, 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 as if he looked at that. The only person that has street cred on that me is Romo, because Romo will actually tell you what's going to happen before it happens, and it happens.
Yeah.
But the after the fact of what happened that commentators do.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a great one. Like in baseball. This cracks me up. A pitcher will throw a ball right down the middle, fastball strike, and they'll say, what a great pitch. Okay, then he'll throw a fastball, same place right down, and the guy will hit it out. And Barry Larkin will go, boy, he threw that ball right over the plate.
Oh, that's a good point. That's funny.
They do it all the time.
Yeah.
It's like make up your mind. Is that a good pitch or bad? Oh, it's so awful. And they do it over and over again. Here's another beef, football. These cornerbacks in college, I mean, they're D1 cornerbacks, and then they're college, pro cornerbacks. How they don't turn around and look at the ball at the last second. They see the wide receiver going like this, and they go like this. If you turn around, there would be so many more interceptions if cornerbacks turned around.
It's hard to flip your hips, though, when you're running full speed. That's why cornerbacks are so good at it. You think they would be able to.
Yeah, I don't know. How does a person on special teams ever run into the kicker?
It's an anomaly. It is a great conundrum of football. I don't understand what coaches are doing. Like,
I would say,
don't even risk it.
We're not going to try to block the kick.
We're getting the ball back.
We're getting the ball back.
Block.
Let it go.
Block somebody. How about that?
Another one, Parker. I got a whole bunch of them. When the commentators say, well, there's no play in the playbook for 3rd and 20. Bullshit. If it's 3rd and 20, you can throw a bomb, and guess what? It can be completed. Mm-hmm. You could get pass interference. It could get intercepted. It's like a punt. There is a play. You throw the ball over 20 yards. God, that drives me nuts. Yeah. There's no play in the playbook for 3rd and 20. Bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you watch the 49ers game last night?
No.
A lot of penalties, but somehow they kept picking up first downs with Mac Jones and a no receiving core.
Now, here's another thing I got. Instant replay. I think
they're bringing that.
We should have I'm glad they're going to do it with pitches next year in baseball. Mm-hmm. I think we should have more of it that covers more things. Just make it quick. You don't need to have just have somebody up there and say, I mean, here's
they do that, I think.
Here's an example, Parker.
But it still takes a long.
You and I will be watching a game, and they'll replay it, and we see what the call should be. Like, we can see, okay, his knee was down.
Certain angles.
Okay, 5 minutes later, they're still waiting to make the decision. Yeah. It's like, what the hell?
I know, they should have Romo just do it.
Here's another thing that drives me mad. These coaches get paid millions and millions of dollars, and they don't know when they should call a goddamn timeout.
I know. They need to play more Madden.
At the end of the game, Zach Taylor's one of the worst in clock management. Bill Belichick was the best.
I hate the Bengals.
Bill
playbook.
Belichick was the best.
The Bengals never run.
Mike McCarthy was awful for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, you're right. Garrett was weird.
Here's one. Marvin Lewis was awful for the Bengals. Everybody, 55,000 people in the stands would say, call timeout, call a timeout. Marvin Lewis ain't calling timeout.
Waiting, yeah, it's in his own world.
Shifting to basketball, son. Here's what it pisses me off. Why do coaches sit a player in the first half when there's 2 fouls or 3 fouls in the first half? It is so stupid. Here's why.
You're not getting in
You
trouble
only
with
get
fouls.
so many minutes to play.
Yeah.
Sitting him on the bench, he's not in the game.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. Every basketball coach does it. 2 fouls, first half, on the bench, 3 fouls. It's almost like a coach school thing that makes no sense. You know what I would do if a player?
6 fouls.
I would play him until he picked up 4 freaking fouls.
And
then you sit him until he can come back in the game. But you are not getting as many minutes from that player by making that stupid move. And they do it over and over and over again.
That's weird. Seems kind of outdated. And at NBA, they get 6 personal fouls. So, I mean, just fucking let them run it up.
NIL free agent, the NIL, which has really become free agency, I think the NCAA has to change it. They need a commissioner. But it should be one move. You make one mistake or where you go to college, you make that player think hard, really, really hard where to transfer, and he gets to go again. These players moving every year is insane.
They're fucking themselves up.
Insane.
If you're at college, you build a guy up and then he moves somewhere else. It's just like, why do you even invest in those guys anymore? College players are too finicky. We live in a finicky world. Bengal fans, stop being so finicky.
I want to compliment the NFL on something. The new kick return on kickoffs is fun. It works.
Yeah.
We're seeing more kickoffs and everything else.
Yeah, the last rule was kind of.
Is there any sports things that bother the hell out of you, son?
You named them all. That was
I've
good.
been wanting to get that off my chest for a long time. You know, it's like holding.
They never talk about it on ESPN either. They just.
Right. No. It's like
whatever narrative they want.
You know what? There ought to be a show about all the rules that need to be changed. Here's something about holding, and I'm being serious. Holding, I don't know if you guys have, I'm sure most of you have at some point in time. I know I have, I know Parker has. How tall are you, Parker?
6 foot.
Okay, he's 6 foot. Parker's a big boy. If you've ever stood near or got close to these offense and defensive linemen, they are like Captain Marvel folks. I mean, these people are just X-Men. I mean, it's unbelievable their size. And we've had this big issue about head slaps, the CTE from these guys hitting it. It seems to me that holding should only be if you tackle the guy. Because there's so much movement, you could call it any time. If I'm an offensive lineman, I would love the rule if they said, listen, just go at it, you just can't tackle him. And if I'm a defensive lineman, I'd say, okay, that's great.
Yeah, it gets more fights though, but it's such a weird
rule. But it's such a weird rule. Holding.
Weird, yeah.
Unless you tackle them, who cares?
Horse collaring's a good rule. They should keep that.
Horse collaring.
Hip dropping.
There's an example of a good rule because it can F you up big time.
Yeah, no one's getting hurt on the holding calls.
Exactly. Any rule that protects targeting, helmet, great rule.
Great rule.
The chop block, great rule.
The hip drop. Did they outrule that? Remember the linebackers would like fall on runners like legs?
I don't know if they did or not. But any rule that protects a player, I'm all in.
Yeah. Holding is
hitting a defensive receiver.
Holding's protecting the Vegas or something.
Right. But I think we all agree the dumbest is the motion.
Yeah.
Really? Let them move around all they want. Talk about making the game interesting.
Yeah.
Have some guys moving all the hell around.
I know. Right. Is it the defense job to follow them around?
Exactly. All right. This is the Bulldog and my son Parker Deters. Until next week, have a great one.